I got a comment from one of my videos. Of course, I love comments. Wish we'd get more, so if you're watching, if you like it, respond. If you don't like it, then I might even comment about it. Okay, so someone commented about one of the videos, and it was kind of like, why? It goes, you know, you just need to be positive. I've been telling everybody about being positive, and they just don't get it. And my response is, that's not very positive to say that. That's kind of negative, you know. So but being positive in general, yes, I think she's right. You know, we do need to be positive, but I think sometimes we forget that being positive is different than just like being closed-minded. You know, like the horse, you know, they have their little blinders and they cannot see the outside. Sometimes that's how people see being positive all the time. Oh, I'm so happy, everything's so perfect, everything's so positive, the world is so perfect, or whatever. But you really can't see things around. That's where I think it is a problem. You know, like we have problems of the world and they just don't want to see it as what it is. In the New Testament, there is a parable. And you may have heard it before, but it was the story of the Good Samaritan. And a man was beaten and was left in the ground to die. And all these good people, like spiritual or religious people, look at it and say, oh, I don't want to see it. To me, that's being blinded is what it is. And the good guy, the one who saved him, was the Samaritans. And the reasons why it's the story of the Samaritans is it wasn't like his fellow member. It was actually someone that they don't really even like each other. You know, it's like saying Israel to Iran or something. It's just, you know, there's conflicts, but still, you know, respecting someone else with it. Anyways, why I'm talking about that is this whole idea of being so positive is a lot of people, they have a difficult time to actually see things as what it is. They don't want to see what's going on. Blinders, kind of like the story of the Good Samaritan. Oh, I don't want to see it. I only want to see what I want to see. It's making me happy, making me feel good, and not how it's really helping our brothers and sisters, our humanity. So one of my can't say, you know, guru, but somebody that I really admire. There's a few people I have a lot of admiration for, and the one I want to talk about today is Gandhi. Now, if Gandhi was only about being positive, like, oh, I can't see anything, oh, there's nothing we can do, yeah, the, you know, British army is controlling us and they're, you know, beating us if we don't listen to them, and they're gonna, you know, they treat us like we're slaves to them, and all these kind of things. If we, you know, just if Gandhi were to say like, okay, well, there's nothing we can do about it, let's just be positive about the situation, then Gandhi would have accomplished nothing. What his accomplishment was a place of peace, yet being proactive and actually making things happen, you know, being, you know, involved with his country and his people and his fellow members, his fellow brothers and sisters, and to help, but without conflict, without war. And, you know, Gandhi does talk about being positive. What we think about becomes. Now, I don't think he said that. I think it was actually Buddha. But they all say the basic thing. You know, what we think about becomes. And that's why being positive in our minds and our thoughts is so important. What we think about becomes. Yet, it doesn't mean that, you know, being positive is only about, you know, what's right here. To be proactive is to be involved and to understand and being connected with our brothers and our sisters and our friends and people around, you know. The saying, love our neighbor as ourselves, it means our brothers and sisters of anybody out there connecting with that. So that's just kind of like, wanted to talk about the idea of being positive. Being positive isn't just being like, you know, oh, I'm so positive, everything's okay, I don't want to talk about negative things, I don't want to talk about negative things, I only want to talk about positive things. That's not being positive. I think that's being lazy, you know, being closed-minded and not being apart. Being a good Samaritan is actually being proactive, being out there, making things happen.